Good morning. Well, good afternoon. It's 1:15. It is December the 16th, 2018. I am on my way home from church. Awesome word. When I say that God, He is there. If don't nobody believe that God is there always and forever, He sees and He knows all, then you just don't, your eyes ain't open and your ears can't hear. Because when I tell you everything that I had went through this week, everything that I had spoken or that was spoken into me or spoken around me containing to my situation or somebody else's situation, or just meditation on God's word, when I say it came forth today, was confirmation. Like, God will do that. He loves you just that much that He will send confirmation and affirmation on what His word says, what His promises says. Everything that He said He will do, or everything that He promises, or whatever His word says, His instructions, His guidance, He will bring that. His word will not return to Him void, and it won't return to you either void. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I got up and I went to church. I went to women's Bible class, and that blessed my entire life. And then I attended church afterwards, and when I say that it was awesome, we're still in the Mission Possible series, and should you accept the assignment at hand, and we're coming out of Act 1, and we're just talking about the need. Today we were talking about the need, the real need versus the felt need, the needs in your feelings. We were talking about the needs that concerns food and clothing and monetarily stuff, stuff that really doesn't have to do with the deep desire, the God's own heart type of needs, and how, we say that we're a church and we want to help someone, and we don't never have time to walk with them. God came down here and He walked with us, and He actually walked it out before we did, and then left instructions. And even though He ascended into heaven, He still left a comforter with us to walk it out. And when we get around our brothers and sisters that are lost and wandering, or lack, or just don't know, we tend to just point. One of the things that I learned in the medical field, one of the things that I learned in different jobs in the healthcare, is that, and customer service too, is that if someone comes up to you as an employee, or their customer, and they're coming up to you and you're the employee, and they say, hey, how do you get here and there? We were not allowed to point. We could not say, you go down there and you take a left here, you do this. No, we had to actually stop what we were doing, and we had to walk that person to wherever it was that they were going. That's customer service. And a lot of the times people want to say that church is not a business, but it is. It is a business of healing. It's in the business of delivering. It's in the business of saving. It's God's business. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to have great customer service skills. You have to be able to say, you know what? Here, let me show you how to get down to that river. Here, let me show you how to get some healing. Let me show you where you can find a good doctor. Let me show you, where you want the word or whatever. Let me show you. Here, follow me. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to, and be willing and be ready to, and equipped to say, here, let me show you, and take someone's hands and walk with them, walk side by side with them. You know what I'm saying? We can't just always point and be like, it's gone, it's down that way, or we don't have enough time. God has all the time for us. He's always there. He's omnipresent. He is omnipotent. He is with me. He's with you. He's with the next person. So I have to be able to be that way. I have to be able to say, you know what? Let me make time for that. And in me me making time to help someone else, I'm making time for God, because I'm taking care of his business. I'm doing what he asked me to do. And we have to get to a place that we have good customer service for God's business. And I loved it today. I love the message. You know, I accepted today that I will consider a person's real needs versus their fake needs. Not fake needs, but their felt needs. The needs that, you know, typically when it's met, it's gone. It's not lasting. Let's put it that way. Your felt needs isn't a lasting need. Your real needs is an everlasting need. Your real need, when you get down to, okay, I need some clothes, I need some food for my house, I need these bills to be met. Well, come on with the real need. What's the real need? The real need is you need a job. How about that? The real need is you need to learn how to budget your money. The real need is you need to know how to watch your mouth so you can keep a job. The real need is you can learn customer service skills. And then I helping you to realize what your real need, to dig a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? That root, you know, when you get down deep, you're going into the root of things. So when you get to know what the root of things is, then you'll be able to get to the real need and be able to address the need, the real need, and not the felt need, the need that's on the top, the superficial needs, the needs that won't last too long, the needs that will run out real quick and fast, or they'll be needing in the next couple days or next week or next month. So today was really good. It was really good. I was blessed, and I am definitely gonna be a blessing. And walk out having good customer service skills, not just at my physical job, but with God's business and with God's job. You know what I'm saying? I used to always say when I didn't have a job, there was a moment, I think it was like 3 months, that I didn't have a job. And I was like, okay, God, I work for you. So what? It got to be something. And I had just jumped all the way over the fence. I wasn't no longer straddling the fence, and I was without a job, and I was like, okay, it has to be better. And I would lay in the bed, and I would get up like, okay, as if I was going to work. What do you want me to do today? What is my assignment for the day? You know what I'm saying? What is my job description for today? You got to tap in. You got the same way you clock into your job, your real job to get your check. You got to clock in to God's job. Every time you wake up in the morning, you clocking in. Okay, every time you wake up in the morning, you are clocking in to God's business. And the job description is wide. The job description is wide. We are a body. We are assembled. You know what I'm saying? So there's different functions of the body, and you have to clock in. You cannot, I spoke on it last week or a couple days ago, you cannot be without one leg and not know that you're without a leg. You know what I'm saying? Because something is not going to walk. You're not going to be able to walk right. You're going to walk with a limp, or you're going to tire out the other leg. So you have to be on time. You have to be accountable. You have to be relatable, and you have to be dependable. And yeah, you know, let's work on our customer service skills, and let's work on being all those things for God's business, so that we can help others that are in need. We can help others that is looking. You know, today they introduced one of the guys that they actually go into Wanted Hills and pick up and bring out to our church location and help around. They provide him a job, and they were saying how, you know, out there in Mason and Westchester and far away, they have a job connection bus that will bring the people, the residents that live out there, all the way down into the city, so that they can work in those big skyrise buildings and billion-dollar buildings and whatnot. But what about the people that are on the inner city that want to work but can't work because they don't have transportation? What about their job connection buses, you know, to get out there, get out to Mason, get to Hebron, Kentucky, where the money is a little bit more better, where the pay is a little bit more better? How do we get our people out there there. Our job is, our church is going to get a bus together and be able to provide transportation to those families, or to those men and women that are looking for jobs that don't have transportation to those faraway places or whatnot. But then again, instead of us paying your rent and paying your electricity and giving you food every month or every 2 weeks or whatever the situation is, how about we help you get a job? We help you keep a job, because now you have transportation. But we're going to go even beyond that. We're just not going to take you back and forth to work, but we're going to sit down with you weekly and instill in you and teach you how to budget and how to carry yourself in employment and keep employment, and then how to, you know, grow in that way and become stable and financial responsible, and build your family, strengthen your family, leave a legacy behind, you know, teach your family, not just money wise, but actually teach your family how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So I was really blessed today. I was really blessed. I'm full, and I'm hoping that I am emptying out and igniting something on the inside, stirring something up on the inside for you to become more effective in your customer service skills this week. You know what I'm saying? In God's business this week. That you are more effective, that you can reach more people, and you can meet their need, the real need, and not just that felt need, not just that superficial need. You can dig deep. You have time this week to sit down with someone and break bread and get past the outer layer, the outer layer, and get down into the deeper layer. So be a blessing, as God is a blessing. You know, He's blessing you. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday.